Kikipocalypse. Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies and see what we can learn.
Welcome to Movie Nostalgia Theater. Who's ready for a movie short? So I picked up this box set, 10 movie children's holiday collection. About half of the movies on here, I don't know how they are considered Christmas movies. I got it randomly for $3 for 10 movies, and I just thought it would be fun to sit down and watch them all and see what we think. I haven't seen any of these yet, so let's see what they have to say. Headphones on so I can hear what's happening. Starting with Tolstoy's granddaughter talking about something.
My father was asked, do you consider the best of your works War and Peace? Said no. The best stories I've ever...
Give you something for your soul and for your mind. Filmed in 3 dimension. Martin the Cobbler. Adapted from Leo Tolstoy's Where Love is God Is. Where Love is God Is. Okay, I am neither familiar with Martin the Cobbler or Where God Is Love Is, but oh, what beautiful animation. Fa la 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 la. Okay, so the figurines are really well detailed and nicely articulated. Although I think their frame rate is a little lower than what would be preferable. It's a little harky-jarky, but the sets are gorgeous.
With his prices. And so there is hardly a pair of boots in the village that he did not know by sight.
There was hardly a boot in town that he didn't know by sight.
He still uses coarse stuff. Vladimir? Good day, Martin.
Okay, so here's his friend Vladimir.
You were expecting maybe Saint Nicholas? No, but I expect you to kick the snow off your boat's blade.
Okay, so Cobbler's kind of a jerk.
I came to see if you wanted to help gather wood for the wood festival.
Oh, he's saying if he'll help him gather wood for the wood festival? This town knows how to party.
What do you say? I say no.
Oh,
I am too old. I will stay here and work.
he's saying he's too old to gather wood.
Come now, Martin. You are not as old as I myself, and I am but a pup in his prime.
There's something about how men are written in Russian stories that's just always
I don't know. Life has been good to you.
a little off-putting.
What?
Oh, that's morbid. He's talking about how he's like an old shoe and he doesn't have much time left.
I will come by in a few days to see if you change your mind. I will not change my mind, Vladimir.
It's a very interesting
Poor
start.
Martin. It seemed to him there was nothing left to live for. Oh, there was his work. But the work was becoming harder and harder. His hands had become unsteady, and his eyes dim.
So he's having a hard time doing just his work with the shoes.
As a young man, Martin lived for his family. While still an apprentice, his wife died.
That's another thing. In Russian literature, like, there is not a single man who doesn't have, like, a tragic past. But it's always put out as being, like, this special thing. But it's like, yeah, everybody has tragedy. Like, the cobbler is, like, super depressed and wishes he would die, too. Damn, this is a depressing kids movie. What the hell? Did they, like, just try to adapt something into a kid's story? Because, shit, man. Opening up with, like, Suicidal Cobbler? That would be a great band name, Suicidal Cobbler. So there's a little mouse. Scared mouse. Oh, this is great. This is definitely like old school claymation where they just like push around little pieces of clay instead of the like nicely articulated things nowadays that have like the coating. And I mean, you can see like fingernail prints and everything in this. Oh, is he gonna make friends with the mouse? Or is the mouse just gonna watch him and think he's a depressed old asshole? Because with a drinking problem, apparently, because he's just chugging that, I would imagine, vodka. I don't think it's mineral water. I'm guessing it's not mineral water. I'm guessing. And he passes out. Yeah, like, I need to look into it more. Is this actually a kid's story? Like, is this meant for kids? Like, is the original meant for kids? And what jacked up producer thought, hey, let's take this and turn it into a kid's story? For Christmas. A Christmas kid story about a suicidal cobbler who passes out drinking every night.
One after the other, he remained faithful only to his word.
And now all he has is working. I didn't say what happened to the son. Maybe I was talking over it. I didn't really say what happened to his son. That's either he died too, or else that's gonna be a plot point. Because remember, this is from a story called Where Love Is God Is, or Where God Is Love Is, one of those two.
Holy man, why have you come to see me? I was told I would find an expert cobbler on the other side of this door.
So, religious guy.
You have, pilgrim. Come in.
Russian Orthodox looks like. Potentially. Although he kind of looks like Santa Claus too, but that's not out of the realm of unexpected.
I need a new binding for this ancient book of the Lord.
He needs his Bible rebound.
I am greatly honored, but I'm afraid you have come to the wrong cobbler. God and I have not been getting on well.
Aw, damn, he's not even saying that he can't do it. He's saying he don't want to do it because
now I am sure you will do fine. But tell
he and
me,
God are not on the same
what is
page.
this trouble between you and the Lord? I am without hope, holy man.
He's without hope. That's his problem with God.
Is that I may soon die.
All he asks of God is that he may soon die.
Perhaps you are in
What the
despair,
fuck?
Martin,
How is this a kid's?
you live only for yourself. What else is there to live for?
Oh, it's because he lives for himself. But you should be living for God.
Gives you life.
Because he gives you life.
Perhaps it would help. I must leave.
Okay, so he's leaving the Bible with him for him to recover. And he's hoping he'll read it too. Because if you shouldn't just live for yourself, you need to live for God exclusively. Okay. Well, not out of the realm of normal Christian teaching. I just questioned this particular storyline in a collection of children's holiday movies. Doesn't seem to doesn't seem to fit the idea of a kid's Christmas thing. Okay. Is he gonna drink himself into a coma and read the Bible? That's probably what's gonna happen. Maybe he'll skip the drinking part. Which then means God saved him. The mouse is on the Bible! What? Oh, and it's running away. So apparently the mouse is the goddess Machina, because I'm sure that by running on the Bible, he left it on a page that will say something profound about living for God or mourning people who die or whatever.
The book lay open, and Martin felt himself drawn to the words.
The book lay open, and he found himself...
Story about a rich merchant who invited the Lord to be his guest, but neglected to show the Lord any signs of welcome. Oh, that merchant.
So, story that he finds his rich merchant is an uncool host to God.
Not cared for his guest yet. Who was his guest?
And now he's in existential crisis.
If he were to visit me, would I behave like that?
I think it's going to turn out that he was given the Bible by Jesus. Or not by Jesus. By Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Oh, have I wasted my life? Oh, good. He fell asleep, but he didn't pass out drunk. So already his life is improved. That's good. Merchant? Oh, is he having a dream or is he dying?
Martin, look out into the street tomorrow.
Look out in the street tomorrow. Okay, so he's like having a God vision where he's supposed to look out in the street tomorrow because if he builds it, they will come. Something like that. That's a quick vision. Oh, cool. He's sleeping in his own bed instead of passed out on the table, so already God has improved his life, so that's good. That's good. Whatever works. Okay, so the new day is coming and he's supposed to be able to go out into the street and see God, I think. Playing fun music. He's getting his work done. Seems like he has a little kick in his stitch today. Probably because he got a good fucking sleep because he didn't pass out drunk. And he slept in a bed, so his like neck isn't in pain. Keeps looking out in the street, looking for God, looking out in the street. This music is epic.
It's going crazy with age. Stepanich comes to clear away the snow. And I imagine it is the Lord coming to visit me. Oh, foolish old
He
man.
thought the guy sweeping the street was God, but it wasn't. So he'll just go back to sewing. He's doing his thing. Oh, look out the street. Do you see God? Is God there yet? And it's still just his buddy sweeping the floor. And so he waves them in. What I'm getting from this so far is be nice to people. Be kind to guests. Yeah, that's about it. People in need. Like, somebody needs hot cocoa, give them some hot cocoa. Friendliness is next to godliness. Am I expecting somebody? Yes, he's expecting somebody. You know that he is. Because the mouse changed the page to the merchant with the... And now he's obsessing on it.
You keep looking out the window because feels like I thought that I admit Thank you, Martin.
The characters are really nicely done. I had a good laugh over the fact that he thought he was God sweeping the porch. And now he's back out into the cold. And our hero is looking happier, treating people nicer. If it took God to do it, then yeah, cool. But I think it was not passing out drunk on his table and getting a good night's sleep. That's my guess. Between that and not being dehydrated, he's probably doing pretty well today. Ooh, crying baby. What's the crying baby situation here? Okay, so he's gonna go be nice to the baby and mother now. That's my guess. Oh, he's learned empathy. My dear, come inside.
Don't bother with the snow, my dear. I'll wipe it up later. All in a day's work. Sit down by the stove, my dear, and warm yourself.
Yeah, so he had a bit of a Grinch switch over. Like, not exactly sure how the story arc happened or how the. Now she's letting him hold the baby, which, you know, strangers, cool. His turnaround seems fairly abrupt. Still just. Oh, that baby is kind of cute and kind of horrific. It looks kind of like an emotive piece of bubblegum.
Haven't any warmer clothing?
Oh, I had to pawn my shawl only this morning.
She had to pawn her shawl this morning, so he's going to give his wife one. Which he's obviously having some emotional trepidation over. But he's gonna do it, because he read the Bible last night. It's supposed to keep her warm. That shit is mostly holes. I mean, it's pretty, but it wouldn't actually keep her warm. Oh, and he gets blessed by God again, so.
And the child would have frozen.
Yes. It was no mere chance that made me look out the window today.
And it was no mere chance that he happened to be looking out the window. Although, truthfully, the first scene is of him looking out the window at everybody's shoes as they come by and identifying them. So it looks like he spent his day just staring out the window anyways while he worked. But he's now claiming that it's because he was looking for God that he was looking outside that he noticed the woman with the child that was going to die from the cold. But, okay, whatever. Oh, and he's made friends with the mouse because the mouse was the actual goddess machina in this whole thing. Still looking outside, still looking for God. I mean, granted, he's looking outside harder now than he did at the beginning, so there is that difference. Oh. And the little boy tried to steal an apple from her, and so he's gonna go out and beat the shit out of the kid, maybe.
Don't you like the little rascal?
Granny, let him go.
Let him go. Why, he should be whipped with an inch of life.
No, Granny. If he should be whipped for an apple, what should be done with us?
Well, I suppose you're right, but...
Wow, that old lady is crazy looking up close. Like, she looks like a pissed off piece of bubblegum.
Here. Now, tell the good woman you're sorry.
I'm sorry. No. Oh, don't be so sure of yourself, young man. I live all the way up past Master Yernenthorpe's house. So do I. I have to go that way anyway. I'll show you where I live.
Oh, so he's now gonna help her, so everybody wins. Okay, still looking outside. Kind of doing his work. Not really. What is this? People just walking by.
It is only the lamplighter, my little friend.
Oh, and he's all disappointed that God didn't come to say hi. It's really beautifully detailed. Like the architecture is very specific and really well realized because the walls don't just look like a flat surface. They look like 100-year-old patched stucco on top of thatch. Oh, he's getting tired and he didn't see God. He's getting a little. Is he sad? Is he resentful? It's kind of hard to tell on a claymated face at times. Claymated? Claymotioned? Claymation? Okay, so he's back to reading the Bible. Let the mouse find another passage so you have something to look forward to tomorrow. Oh. Something's talking to him. Martin, do you not know me?
Who is it?
Who is it? Who is it? Well, holy shit. Who's this coming out into the...
It is I.
It's his buddy the sweep and the lady with the baby. And it's also the old lady and the little boy.
It is I.
Oh, that was it. Okay, that's all. It's just affirmation. Okay, cool. So affirmation through very cute animation or claymation transitions between the different characters. So
Whatever you do to one of these, no matter how small he be,
no matter what you do,
whatever you
my
do
household,
to your brothers
whatever you
and
do, brothers
sisters,
and sisters,
remember you
remember
do unto me.
you do unto me. Well, ain't that a Bible verse that people need to get reacquainted with? Shit.
Vladimir?
Vladimir. His friend Vladimir is coming back to say hello. Where is my hat? I need my hat so I can go out into the very cold Russian winter. Oh, the rat got the hat for the cat in the mat. Vladimir, I will. He's probably going to say he'll help with the wood. He's going to help with the wood because he's no longer depressed.
Together we can show these young people some of the old dances. We're two pups, eh, Vladimir? Two pups in our prime!
Okay, so once again, like, okay, as long as you come out better at the end than you were at the beginning, however you got there is cool. But that was a bit much for a kids movie. Wow. Starting out with a anti-religious depressed cobbler who's suicidal and all he ever prays for is death. Kind of a heavy place to start for a kid's Christmas movie. But I mean, honestly, the Bible verse that is referenced in there is super important and one of the major tenets of Christianity of, you know, be cool to your neighbor. If they need help, give them something. If you have two coats, give a poor person one of them. You know, that's one of the fundamental underlying ideas. So if he needed to be reminded of that and it ended up in him appreciating his life and his community and being good to other people, then awesome. Great. Great story, great storyline. Really interesting, other than a couple characters that were a little creepy looking. The baby. The baby and the old woman. All in all, a really beautiful, simple story of remembering that just because shit happens doesn't mean you're dead. Well, thank you for watching Martin the Cobbler with me, and I will see you next time. Happy holidays! Of course, the question still remains, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Discuss down below. And while you're there, you might as well like and subscribe. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. We are doing a really fun giveaway for the holidays. Every movie nostalgia theater that comes out during the holiday season, I am going to be giving away a extra super special gift box. All you have to do, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment with your favorite movie, a comment on this movie, or just a little gift box emoji. All the details are in the description below. We've got a lot of movies to make it through the next few weeks.